There were several unexpected turns in Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 22. It had to end this way with Hermann David Eigenberg resigning his lieutenant post to serve under Mooch, and Stella Miranda Ray Mayo telling her husband, Kelly Side Taylor Kenny, that she is pregnant. Perhaps the most unexpected aspect of the episode, however, is what happens to Darren Ritter, Daniel Kyrie, and Sam Carver, Jake Lockett. Two characters that we already knew were leaving the show after Season 13. What made Ritter and Carver leave the Chicago Fire? Although it was established weeks ago that Lockett and Kyrie would not be returning for Season 14 of Chicago Fire, we were not fully aware of how exactly they would be written out. In fact, many were worried that Ritter or Carver or both may be killed off in the Chicago Fire Season 13 finale since their exits were not planned up. That turned out not to be the case since both characters lived. The lack of clear, however, was somewhat intentional. According to showrunner Andrea Newman, our characters have always, and this is the luxury of 13 seasons, but a bunch of them have come and gone, and come back. With those two and those characteristics, there is still a lot to learn. We want to offer them some memorable unexpected moments and farewells, followed by perhaps some future hellos, because we like the performers and the characters. The Chicago Fire Season 13 finale didn't even allude to Ritter's departure from the show, even though fans are aware that Kyrie won't be coming back. It would only make sense to write Ritter out at this point if the CFD's budget cuts, which were discussed a few episodes ago, had an impact on him. But it doesn't really work, given that the budget cuts were brought up along with retirement offers for senior firemen like Mount and Herman, who will still be employed. Carver's departure presents an even more significant issue. Since he doesn't think he can stay clean in Chicago, he tells Violet he's moving to Denver, so he does have an escape route built in. However, the season concludes with Carver kissing Violet and confessing his love for her. It's not at all like saying goodbye. Carver and Ritter won't be returning full-time for the upcoming season, though due to true budget cuts. So, even after telling Violet he loves her, would Carver simply travel to Denver in order for the relationship to grow off-screen and for us to just see him sometimes as a guest? Will he stay and relocate to another firehouse? While neither choice is ideal, they are both preferable to killing off a man Violet loves. In Season 14, when Stella Kidd, now pregnant, must unavoidably take a break from Firehouse 51. One of them might return, especially if Herman can fill in for her in some way. Truck 81 and Engine 51 will ultimately be left without a fireman as a result of their departures. Chicago Fire will have to complete their tales if they are indeed departing the show permanently, and the Season 13 finale failed to do so. That much is certain. Thus, even if it's only for the purpose of closure, we're probably going to see them both again. And fans aren't.